Welcome to the 2016 Sidchrome project car. Each month, we are taking you behind the scenes of an innovative, handcrafted car build. This is George, the boss man at Python Vehicles. He's been building Cobras for 30 years, and he puts his products to the test on the racetrack, taking on some of the world's best. This
is going to be one of a kind Cobra.
The man responsible for hand building this Sidchrome project car is Joe. He's George's trusted mechanic and has a real passion for his craft.
If you can't do it, get out of the way, because I'll do it.
And I'm Telfo, editor of Street Machine magazine. I'm here to document the madness.
Over. Let me do the work and you go make some phone calls up that end of the shop and leave me alone.
Done. I'm out of here. Done, dude.
The AC Cobra is the ultimate hybrid of the classic British sports car and raw American horsepower. While genuine Cobras can sell for over $1 million, replicas allow many more people to have the Cobra experience, while giving the builders almost unlimited scope for creativity. This made the Cobra the perfect candidate for Sidchrome's latest project car, and they chose the crew from Python Vehicles Australia to make their dream Cobra a reality, adding an Australian element to this classic mix of UK and USA. The starting point was a bare chassis, to which head mechanic Joe added all of the mounts and brackets needed to turn the bare frame into a real car. While the boys are busy on the chassis, Fran from Race Class popped a brand new fiberglass shell from the model, incorporating a Sidchrome spanner into each front guard as a signature touch. Once the 17 pieces of the body arrived at Python, Joe began the first of many trial fittings of the body to the chassis, testing and retesting how every piece of the car will fit around the driveline and suspension. And while George and the team have built over 100 Cobras, the Sidchrome Cobra was the first to be fitted with Ford's latest 5-litre Coyote engine, the same motor that powers the massively popular new Mustang. While the Coyote mill is a beauty, it is much wider than the LS and Windsor-based V8s that are commonly fitted to Cobras, meaning that George and Joe had to invest significant R&D time to ensure that the engine could fit into the little Cobra without compromising safety, drivability, or driver comfort. We all agreed it would be sacrilege to fit an automatic gearbox to the Cobra, and the decision was made to fit a Tremec Magnum 6-speed behind the Coyote mill. Not only will this gearbox be more than strong enough to handle the grunt, it will also add an element of hairy-chested muscle car to the driving experience. While the Cobra is powered by Ford's latest high-tech engine, it was important that the Sidchrome Cobra retain the classic looks of the original big block AC Cobra of the 1960s. A crucial factor in this was the choice of rolling stock, and here the Python guys hit the nail right on the head. Halobrand style knockoff rims fitted with meaty Goodyear rubber. Likewise, side pipes are a crucial part of any classic AC Cobra's identity. So George decided to build 2 exhaust systems for the car, a regular twin system for the street and some wild handcrafted side pipes for the racetrack. Not only will they look good, the side pipes will liberate some extra horsepower and sound fantastic too. Joe fabricated many bespoke pieces for the car, trial fitting and testing constantly to ensure that everything would work in harmony and be easy to service and repair in the future. Soon he had the car almost 100% wired and plumbed up without the body on, and at this point, with the car almost being able to be driven, he pulled it down into 1 million pieces, with every single component added to a list, photographed, bagged and tagged, and then sent off for chroming, plating or powder coating. Once they returned from being coated, it took Joe just over a week to rebuild the car, ready for the body to be bonded to the chassis for the final time. From there, the car was shipped to Chisholm Tape for the students to prep the body, apply the luscious Sidchrome red Duco, and the signature Cobra stripes. The last piece of the puzzle before the car could be registered was to undergo emissions testing at VIPAC, which it passed with flying colours. The Cobra made its public debut at Street Machine Summer Nats 30, where it made quite an impression with the punters.
It's pretty sick, it's nice and clean, and yeah, I'd love to be driving around in it.
Looks awesome, very good series on YouTube and it looks great. The attention to detail and the builders were amazing, and when they put that little spanner in the Sidchrome, that was pretty cool as well.
I love projects like these when they look, original on the outside and, something else underneath. No, it's really well done. Awesome paint job. I've got to say, it's something special to get a hold of. It's going to be an absolute animal on the road, I reckon.
G'day, it's Telfo and welcome to the final episode of the Sidchrome Cobra build. We had the car at Street Machine Summer Nats, debuted it to the public, got a great response. Since then, the guys at Python Vehicles Australia have had the car, ironing out the little bugs, tuning everything up, and she is ready to go to the lucky winner. It's a couple of weeks before the Melbourne Grand Prix, so the Albert Park circuit is still open, so we thought that'd be the perfect place to take the Sidchrome Cobra for a bit of a spin. I have to say it behaves really nicely. It does everything a production car should. It doesn't have any of those kit car quibbles you might expect. There's no lumps or bumps when you hit a pothole or hit a speed bump, and we've hit a few of those today. The steering is fantastic, really light. Even though it's not power steering, it's very easy to use, and this thing just sounds fantastic through those side pipes. In the cabin, even though the engine is very close, there's heat shielding there, and it's not hot in the cabin at all. So it's a pretty warm day here in Melbourne, but we're not getting any heat off the engine, and it's actually really nice and comfortable. We've just driven the completed Sidchrome Cobra around the awesome Formula One track at Albert Park. What a buzz. We're here now where the journey began. We've got old number one here, your very first car, built in 1979, and you're still building them today?
Yep.
With the latest and greatest technology. I can see why you're addicted to it. This is the 102nd car?
Yep. It's exciting to have been a part of this whole Sidchrome journey, mate. We're certainly proud of what we've done here for Sidchrome. It's been a team effort. You know, Joe steered the ship by putting the car together, and they did a fabulous job about that. The girls in the office organised spare parts. The other boys in the shop put a bit of time into it also. So it was a team effort. It was an exciting project.
And it's been amazing to watch, and also to have the kids involved at the TAFE with the awesome job they've done on the paint. It's been very cool. So we're sad to see this car go. It's been a fantastic car to be involved with and to drive. I just want to take it home. That's not going to happen, so stay tuned for the next Sidchrome project coming up soon.